Hi, so it's day one of our Christmas pudding recipe. Like most things, this takes a little bit of love and a little bit of time, but it is so worth it. And I've weighed out all of my ingredients beforehand and ticked them off to make sure I don't forget anything, because it is quite a long list. Okay, so to our big mixing bowl, we're going to add in 100 grams of sultanas, raisins and currants, and 30 grams of mixed peel. And I'm also going to put in 100 grams of chopped glacé cherries. I love glacé cherries, and the great thing about this recipe is if you'd rather have different mixed fruits in there, I suggest you need the currants and sultanas, but if you want to put figs in or apricots or something else that suits you, please do it. We're going to add in 1 Granny Smith's apple, just grate it in, straight into the bowl. The whole Granny Smith apple, including the peel, grated in. I just grate it around the core. And then we want the zest and juice of 1 lemon. The one thing I would suggest is investing in a reasonable zester. And get them quite cheaply online. They're well worth it. So zest, juice of 1 lemon. We've got those lovely citrus flavours. Then 175 grams of soft brown sugar. And we've got our spices. So I've got here a tablespoon of mixed spice, half a tablespoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of fresh ground nutmeg. And then 2 tablespoons of black treacle. And I greased and buttered my spoon because black treacle, as you're probably all aware, is lovely stuff. Gets really stuck on everything. So we want to put nice in there. And then finally, we want 150 mils of really good gluten-free beer, the best, darkest beer that you can get hold of, really, and 50 mils of brandy. And we're going to combine all of that, and it smells of Christmas. Wow, this is when you know that you're ready and it's looking good. It's so evocative. And we're just going to cover it with a tea towel, a clean tea towel or a lid, and leave that to soak up all the alcohol. Hi, so we're back. Day 2, we've been soaking all our wonderful fruits and sugars and everything, and we're going to show you the next stage of what to do with your Christmas pudding. I've frozen a 250 gram block of unsalted butter. And I've got 100 grams of flour or chestnut flour, whatever you prefer, and I'm going to grate it in. And I've actually put it on grating it straight into the bowl, but I've put it on my scales, which I've set to 0, so I can see once I've reached 150 grams. I'm just going to stop a couple of times and stir it in. And this is almost doing your job of your suet. Just stir it in so it's nice and even throughout the mixture as you go. And we're going to grate down to 150. I find it easier to do it this way. You don't get as much mess. So once we've got 150 grams of butter, we really do want to try and keep those lovely, you see, just gently folding it in. If you need to stop and put the butter back in the fridge because your hands are too hot, please do so. So we've got our lovely mixture that's been marinating and all that booze. Wow, it smells Christmassy. Now, the great thing by marinating all of the fruit to soak up the booze is I don't really feed my puddings. Apart from on Christmas Day, I might add a little bit extra because it's already in there and it saves you so much time. To that, I'm going to add our flour mixture with the butter and my breadcrumbs. Now, you can make your own, they're lovely. I've got these, they're almost like a panko sort of breadcrumb, a bit fluffier. We're going to put those in, and 2 large eggs. Just mix well to combine. This is the stage when My nanny and my mum and everybody else in the house used to run around and get us all to stir the pudding and make a wish. So I think it's a lovely old tradition, and we're going to do the same. We're going to run around the house and tell everybody to make a wish and stir the Christmas pudding. Wow, I wish we had smell-o-vision, because it really does beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. We're going to take a old-fashioned 2 pints, 1 litre, tin. Now I have a tin with a lid. I've well buttered it. If you don't, there is a fantastic thing on the Coeliac UK website, link on how to fold your paper with the old-fashioned traditional pudding tins. I just find that this, excuse me, while I do this, I'm putting it in, really works. I've just invested over the years in a couple of tins with lids on. So we're going to put that down like that, pat it down, push it into the services. We're just going to cover it up with 2 layers of greaseproof paper that I cut out to fit the top of my pan. Push it down, it's nice and firm in the pudding basin. And I'm just going to click my lid on, and then put it into my big saucepan. Now, this saucepan, I put at the bottom a little metal tray, just so it's not directly in contact with the bottom. If you've got a trivet or something, that's great. This is just one, it's an old stainless steel butter tray, which works perfectly for me. If you haven't got a lid, seal the top with tin foil. If you've got a lid, put that on. We want to bring it up to the boil and then turn it down to simmer, and we're going to simmer it for 7 hours. Please make sure it doesn't run dry. Keep topping it up with boiling water. Your house will be full of steam, but it's so evocative of Christmas. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Pudding bubbling away very well there. So today's the big day, it's Christmas, and you're looking forward to that delicious pudding. Hopefully you've been steaming it for 2-3 hours again this morning, and you've just got to turn it out. I'm literally going to have it over here because the hot on my wooden top. Just gonna, magic, give it a good shake. I hope you heard that thump. Obviously we've taken the greaseproof paper off the top. And magic moment, here we go, always. Ta-da! A perfect Christmas pudding. And, oh gosh, it smells delicious. So I would normally have some Hollywood berries on, but we are filming this a bit early, and I think my birdies have been rather greedy, so I can't find any. But we always dress the top of the pudding and set light to the holly every year. We have a little bit more brandy, which I'm going to pour over. So the great thing is we've got some more brandy here, which we set light. I'm not sure, I hope you can see this flame. And we're going to pour that on the pudding. And then, I'm not going to do it, but we would sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" and let the alcohol burn off a little, or a lot. I hope to set light to the holly again. And I just hope you all have the most incredible Christmas. I'm sending you all the best wishes for a really fabulous celebration. And I hope you enjoy our Christmas pudding recipe from Vegetarian, Hassle-Free, Gluten-Free with Coeliac UK. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye.